One of Ocala's premier golf courses, from its pristine 18-hole course layout to its amazing pro shop. Jason Linhart and the staff at Ocala Golf offer everything that you need for your golf outing. That's the Ocala Golf Club. Experience country club style golf at municipal prices. You won't go wrong with the Ocala Golf Club. Call them for a tee time today, 352-401-6917.
Veterans Helping Veterans USA. Call 352-433-2320. We help veterans and their families with limited financial assistance, counseling, employment referrals, and a food and clothing bank. You can help in making a huge difference in the veterans' lives we serve by donating food, clothing, household items, or direct financial assistance. All donations are tax deductible. Veterans Helping Veterans USA. 352-433-2320. Thank you for your attention, and God bless America.
While we may disagree a lot, we do agree Rural King's our favorite place for spring planting.
Yeah, but we've got to focus. Roses, a couple flats of impatiens, and a spade.
A shovel? I'm thinking tiller.
We do not need a tiller.
Wait, a mower. Those no zero turns are sweet.
Focus. Roses, mulch, shovel, impatiens.
Jeez, talk about impatient.
Can I help you?
Yeah, chainsaws.
Let's go.
I'm almost done mowing this
You are
section.
ridiculous.
Now you've done it. Have you lost your mind? He's back. And you're listening again. A legend in his own mind. Don't believe me? Just ask him. Here's Tom Schmitz live on WOCA. The Source.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks. Coming up in about 10 minutes, we'll have the latest from Magnolia Bakery. They're having a birthday coming up soon, and it's going to be some interesting things for the birthday celebration. But right now, intern Natalie has a subject she would like to discuss.
Hey, everybody. Recently, DeSantis announced while he was in Williston that he was going to try to get constitutional carry put into place in the state of Florida.
Right. He came out in favor of constitutional carry.
Right. And so, I was a little concerned. Well, not concerned. I was a little confused, let's say, about exactly what constitutional carry
Versus, because what's the difference between constitutional carry and open carry?
Right.
I mean,
exactly. So I did some research, and there was actually another article that came out this morning at Ocala.com, and they actually did kind of explained the difference. So,
is there a difference?
Well, constitutional carry is actually can be both, can be open or concealed. So, whereas open carry is just where it's
open.
visible,
Right.
Open, yeah. And concealed carry is obviously just concealed. So when he says constitutional carry, he's basically saying that you can, as long as you can legally own a gun.
Because you can get your concealed carry permit now, or you can open carry if you're going hunting, you're doing farm work, you're doing this. So what's going to be what's going to change?
Right. So currently, if you have to be 21 or older, and unless you're in law enforcement or corrections officer or something like that, but you need a license to carry a concealed weapon.
Okay.
What is possibly going to change? It says that basically a lot of these, so all open and concealed carry for all legally owned firearms would be allowed. The clause against brandishing or intentionally displaying a firearm in an angry or threatening manner, that's a quote from the actual current laws, and not necessarily in self-defense, would be removed. So apparently it would not be illegal to
so if I'm angry, I can just go down the road and shake my gun out the window at somebody.
Right. I mean, apparently that's just going to disappear, and that would be okay.
Ralph does that now, but yeah.
Right, yeah.
Ralph's a road rage guy, though, probably.
And then it says the word concealed would be struck from every restriction. No license would be required to carry a concealed legal firearm. And licenses would only be issued for residents wishing to travel to states requiring them. So, if you wanna-
So basically, there's going to, if this is passed through, there'll be a step now where the government collects money that they won't collect money that way anymore.
basically, yeah.
Because let's be honest, if you legally own a firearm, then they make you go get a permit to legally carry that firearm with nobody being able to see it. But you've already legally purchased a firearm. How you carry it should be up to you.
Right, that's what they're saying with the constitutional carry.
Well, I think that's 100%. That makes the, because the only reason the other permit's there is just another way. They already know you have the gun. The only reason that other permit's there, because it's another revenue stream. Because you got to take the concealed carry class, and you got to pay the concealed carry permit. It's just an unsolicited tax by the government.
Right, basically. Yep. And so, I mean,
I'm all for not paying more taxes.
I'm for it. I mean, each state is different too. Currently, there's 25 states.
But you would still have to get permit. You still have to get a concealed permit from the state of Florida if you were going to go to a state that concealed permits were required, so that they would recognize that you had a concealed permit.
Correct. Yep.
You
But,
can't just go in and say, I can legally carry this because I could in Florida. That don't work.
exactly. But each state too is different, so it depends on which state you're traveling to, whether or not. I mean, even if you have a permit, there's different laws in different states about how you can.
Do you know the 2 states that lead every year in gun violence?
I do not.
Illinois and New York.
New York makes sense.
Illinois is just Chicago.
Oh, that's true.
Do you know where the most stringent gun laws are in the United States? What 2 cities have the most stringent gun laws?
Let me guess. New York and Illinois.
New York, Chicago. New York City and Chicago.
Right.
You know where the most gun violence happens? New York and Chicago, where the most laws governing guns are.
Well, that's
You know why?
because criminals don't care
Thank
about gun
you.
laws.
It has nothing to do with politics. Everybody thinks it has to do with politics. It has nothing to do with politics. It has to do with criminals don't listen to laws.
Yeah.
So all the Democrats that think passing gun laws are going to help, they don't, because law-abiding citizens are law-abiding. Criminals don't pay attention to laws. So you can pass all the gun legislation you want. Criminals could give a damn.
Right.
Your law-abiding citizens will jump through all the hoops that you put out if they would like to be a responsible gun owner. A criminal's just going to go buy a 38 special off the street for $10.
Yeah.
There ain't a damn gun law in this country that's going to stop that.
No. No.
And that's what amazes me is some of these areas where they pass all these gun laws because that's going to stop gun violence. No, it's not. It's going to stop law-abiding citizens. Now, mind you, some of these crazed shooters that do these mass shootings are citizens that were able to legally purchase guns. But 90% of the gun violence in this country isn't caused by mass shooters. It's caused by criminals against criminals and other criminals and law-abiding citizens that are robbing and stuff.
That is true.
And there's nothing we can do passing laws to stop that unless you just ban guns altogether. Oh, wait, that won't work either because criminals won't listen to that and they'll still keep their guns.
I think the main thing that Democrats, I lean a little bit more Democratic than some maybe, but I think they're worried.
Lean is a good word.
I think they are more worried about people that have mental illness that are somehow able to purchase a gun. And
I'm okay with mental illness, people with checks for mental illness and all. I've always said that we have the technology now where we could solve all the gun problems using technology right now. The NRA doesn't like it. The Democrats don't like it. Nobody likes it, but I'm telling you, I'm smarter than everybody. Just ask me. And so here's how you do it. You know how you get into Disney World?
you drive there.
No. You put your finger over this little glass object, and it recognizes your fingerprint. And that's the only way it's hooked up to your annual pass or your pass,
Oh.
so nobody else can use it.
I get where you're going. Okay.
Now, you can't do it. You can't you could retrofit them if you wanted to, but you can't require that by law. But if every gun from this point forward had the gun butt where the person that bought it, their fingerprints were the only ones that would make that gun usable, You stop 5-year-olds from picking up guns and shooting each other accidentally. Criminals now, guns are useless to criminals. They can't use the gun. It's not registered to their fingerprints. We have the technology now where we can stop criminals that are stealing guns and breaking into gun shops and everything. We could seriously curtail that. But the Second Amendment people will say that's a slippery slope, Tom. Once you start regulating that, it's not very long before you take guns.
Well, then, that's a good idea, but let's think about a family that has a gun for protection, right?
Uh-huh.
So the only person there would only be one person in that family that would be able to.
No, because you can set it up. You can set it up just like you do Bluetooth, where two or three Bluetooths work on the same item. You can do it where technology is so good now.
Yeah.
You can do it where the parents in that house or the parents and the oldest child, if the child was over 18 or something, they could activate it. You can still do family protection that way.
Yeah.
But don't let sense get in the way of a good argument. So, but constitutional carry then basically is open carry and concealed carry, both. As long as you're a legal gun owner, you don't have to have a permit to do either.
Correct. I mean, and like I said, it depends on how they write the specific law here in Florida. But for the as a general case, that's
like I said, I respect the Second Amendment. I think it's everybody's right to own a gun given to you by the United States Constitution. I just choose not to own guns because with my temperament, I would actually shoot somebody. So it's just best.
Yeah,
it's best that I don't own a gun because I would actually shoot somebody.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
So, but hey, if more people knew that about themselves, we probably wouldn't have near the discussions we have about gun ownership. But thanks for bringing that subject up.
No problem.
We'll take a break. Come back. Ralph's got something he wants to share with us about the Magnolia Bakery. 1370 AM, 96.3 FM. Uh-oh, wait. Hold on. We got to take a break after this. Yes, ma'am.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Wonderful. Would you like?
You usually say I'm on the air.
You are on the air.
Oh.
I think everybody knows when I said yes, ma'am, who was on the air.
So I disagree with you with
I
this
know you do.
Concealed carry. I think you should take a class. I think you should take a class to say that I know how to operate this gun.
Well, that class could be offered. That class could be offered when you buy the gun. When you purchase the gun legally, it could be required to take a understanding how to use a gun class when you buy the thing legally.
Because otherwise, you're going to have a lot of mishaps. It's no different than needing to take a class to raise children, and you and I are for that as well.
100%. I just don't think you need to take a class to learn to put a gun underneath your shirt. You need to take a class to learn how to use that gun responsibly, and that comes with the purchase of the gun.
Yeah.
That doesn't come with waiting for a concealed carry class.
I agree. Yep.
Well, that's sure, but you also need to know how to safely put your gun underneath your shirt because instructors have shot themselves.
Well, there's dummies everywhere, honey.
Love you. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, when you see that number pop up, you say, we got marriage before radio. We'll have Ralph on in just a few minutes talking about the Magnolia Bakery, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM. This is WOCA, the source.
It's Mother's Day week, the perfect time to see all the exciting things happening at Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens and pick out a gorgeous green gift for Mom. They've set aside special deals just for Mom's Day, like a huge selection of Easy Care, double red, double yellow knockout roses, not $25 or $22, but just $14.99. Or how about a crepe myrtle, all colors, all sizes, starting at just $29.99. Or get 6 beautiful dwarf Mexican petunias, just $35.99. And daylilies in peach, red, yellow, and gold, just $7.99 each when you buy 10 or more. If you look around and you've got a sharp eye, you might even find some Mother's Day BOGOs. It's all going on this week at Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens, Southeast 38th Street in Ocala, daily till 4:30, Saturdays till 3. Now they're celebrating 70 years in the same blooming location.
you suffering from neck, back, or leg pain? Go Green CBD Store can help you with holistic, all-natural, lab-tested products that help with pain, stress, anxiety, inflammation, PTSD, and so much more. We stock smokable products, gummies, chocolate, coffee, tea, even pain cream. Yes, we even have treats and oils for your dogs or cats. Go Green CBD is located in the Paddock Mall in the center court. We're open every day. Come in today for a free sample.
Good credits, bad credits. It's none of our business because we're not an auto dealer. We're not a bank. We're not your mother. We're OcalaForSale.com. Marion County's marketplace for cars, trucks, and SUVs. We've got thousands of sellers standing by to take your call. No middleman. But hurry, don't walk, don't run. Just sit down and log on to OcalaForSale.com. Prices and inventory change daily. Offer does not include dealer upcharge. Undercutting, rust-proofing, factory surcharge, or delivery fee. See website for details.
Ugh, what wrong?
Ugh, need wood for fire.
Ugh, I go get. Ugh, I got wood for fire.
Ugh, what takes so long?
Had to use restroom. Someone not refill toilet paper.
Ugh, my bad. You wash hands?
Ugh, of course. Ugh, what caveman you take me for?
You know, Dan, people who save money by switching to Mike Scott Plumbing sure are happy.
Well, Brittany, how happy are they?
Happier than a caveman with indoor plumbing.
Yep. Get happy. Get Mike Scott Plumbing. If water runs through it, we do it. 237-2888.
Don't go through another year with that awful joint pain. Now there's an exciting new treatment using natural biologics. Regenerative